I just read about the scandal going on over at Bon Appetit. If you aren't aware, the editor-in-chief, Adam Rappaport, resigned because he got some heat over some racist Halloween costume where he did Puerto Rican brownface 16 years ago. This then led to Bon Appetit chefs calling them out for pay inequality towards minority chefs. I guess a lot of them are leaving or refuse to produce more content until they are equally compensated to their white counterparts. Here at Cheesy Does It Incorporated, we pride ourselves on having 100% minority staff all the way from the CEO down to the janitors. We have always believed that a successful company is built on the foundations of basic core values, such as integrity, innovation, and most importantly, equality. We really care. So if anyone from Bon Appetit wants to join this fast-growing enterprise, slide into my DMs. Because as of this day forward, every employee at CDIC INC will be getting equal pay regardless of position. Except IT. He's a fucking dog. What's up guys, welcome back to the Cheesy Does It cooking vlog. Today we're gonna make some basic eggs 5 different ways. Now I watch a lot of YouTube and I eat a lot of eggs. I've tried hundreds of egg recipes and techniques all from your favorite YouTubers, and I've compiled a list of my favorite ones. I thought it'd be a good idea to aggregate the egg internet, but add in some of my comedy bits and funny yokes. So grab your chickens. This is going to be excellent. First up, scrambled eggs by none other than Gordon Ramsay.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
This one takes a good amount of practice because the heat really sneaks up on you. Lucky for you, you have a trusty idiot like me who's already made all the mistakes. You're gonna wanna first use a non-stick pan or pot. It doesn't really matter, just make sure it's non-stick. Start by setting your heat to medium. If you're super nervous, go for medium-low. You can only do worse by going hotter. Add in about a tablespoon of butter per 2 eggs. Then add your eggs. Make sure you finger the eggshells to get all the good gush. I hate wasting the remaining chicky juice. Once in the pan, start mixing using either a wooden spoon or this soft, rubbery, floppy disk thing. I don't know what it's called. Mix vigorously and shake the pot. You're gonna start to see some light curdling. Once you do, take that pot off and keep mixing. This ensures that the eggs don't cook so quickly. Also, if you really want to impress somebody, like last night's mistake, talk about the heat being in the pot and then tap the bottom real quick. They'll be like, oh wow, you actually have strong hands. Could have fooled me. Once you're about halfway curdled, add in a pinch of salt and blackety crackety. Also some freshly chopped chives. If you like it creamy, you can add a little bit of cream or creme fraiche. I personally don't because I like my eggs tasting like eggs and not sadness. Put it back on the heat and keep mixing. At this point, you can take it off whenever you get to your desired texture. Gordon goes full cream to where it's like a jam. I prefer silky with small curds to about this level. Any more than this, and you should just go to a Denny's. And there you have it for scrambled eggs. Pop these suckers on some artisanal toast or a taco. By the way, click on the top right for my breakfast taco video. It's the bee's knees. Next up, boiled eggs by Tasty. I really like their method because it produces an evenly cooked egg regardless of how you like it. Start by adding eggs to a cold pot and filling with water until submerged. Then turn on the heat. This is opposed to dropping them into an already boiled pot. Bring it up to a boil, then take it off the heat and cover it up. Let it sit and start the timer. If you like a soft boil, go for 46 minutes, medium is 8 to 10, and hard is 12 to 16. In the meantime, check out this trick. Okay. Whenever you're ready, drop your eggs into a nice bath for 10 to 15 minutes so it stops the cooking process. For soft and medium eggs, you can crack the shell by rolling on the countertop. For hard eggs, you can jam them in between a sliding door and make them respect you. Who's hard now, motherfucker? There you have it, boiled eggs at all levels. Serve this on salads or keep it as a snack. The world is your oyster. Okay, now the Over Easy egg by the Food Network. This one is all about the hand motion and the flip. Key is to use a non-stick pan with edges that have a wider arc. Drop in some butter and crack in the egg. Finger, finger, finger. Cook it on medium heat until the whites cook to the point of having some structure. At this point, shake the pan around and see if the egg is released from the bottom. If it hasn't, use a spatula to scrape it free. Okay, now the flip. You want to use a quick dip, scoop, and catch motion. Make sure on the catch, you absorb some of the impact so you don't break your yolk. I recommend practicing with something expensive because you always learn quicker when the stakes are higher. Once flipped, let it cook for another 30 seconds for over easy, 1 minute for over medium, and 90 seconds for over hard. Finish it off with a pinch of salt and pepper, and you have yourself a perfect egg for anything. Now we move on to your poached egg by Downshiftology. This is the bougiest of the bunch, so pay attention, sucker. The problem with poached eggs is they always have to end up looking like it came out of a whale's pee-pee. It's all stringy and messy. You want a nice sexy ball. To do this, first filter your eggs through a little strainer. This removes the watery parts of the eggs, which causes stringiness. Then transfer the eggs to a bowl. Boil your water to a soft boil and use a pot with some depth to it. Drop is what makes the perfect ball, so don't use a pan. Do not add in salt, it'll break apart the egg. Just a tablespoon of vinegar instead. This will help keep it smooth without adding flavor. Once the water is at an easy boil, start your vortex. You can spin it around until you hit peak velocity, or you can use a spoon, up to you. Once you're spinning, gently drop the egg into the middle of the vortex. Look at that, it's like a small baby cooking in its mom's womb. Let it cook for about 3 minutes or 4 minutes if you like harder yolk. Remove it and you're ready to go. You may be asking, what if I want to cook multiple eggs? How do I create multiple vortexes in a single pot? My answer, don't. You have high cholesterol, eat one egg. Lastly, the classic fried egg. The YouTube influencer who makes the best fried egg is me, mother trucker. I've seen all these fried egg videos and these chefs tend to forget that fried egg means fried. I want some crispiness, I want some texture. That's what fried eggs are about. To start, I don't use butter, I use animal fat. This here is bacon fat. It's delicious. I save it in a cup in my fridge just for eggs. I even drink it for the calcium. Drop in a good knob and let it melt. We're cooking on medium-high heat here. Then pop in your egg and just let it cook. Now is the point where most chefs put in a little water and cover it up so they can cook this uncooked circle part. Instead, I like to take a spoon and gently try to scrape this layer off the yolk and disperse it into the pan. This way I get a larger surface area that's thinner, hence it's more crispies. Once the crispification is intact, you can add a little salt and crack. However, I'm Asian and instead of salt, I use maji. It's like a soy sauce, but it's way better. I'm telling you, give this a shot. It's the perfect topping. You can get it at any Asian supermarket. I usually eat this with toasted bread. And there you have it, a savory Asian breakfast made by a savory Asian man-hunk. That's it for today, guys. Make sure you look at this. Follow me everywhere at Cheesy Does It Cooking. I hope you liked that video. I know it was a little bit different. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you want me to do something else like this, or if I should just go fuck myself. I have one bonus egg recipe, and it's actually Tank's favorite recipe, which is basically raw eggs that fall onto the floor when I'm cooking. So bottoms up. Oh. Hey, let's cheers to us. We're gonna be victorious. Ow. Oh, fuck, it fell on my foot.